Tourism Nanaimo may be sent on a permanent vacation. The city has decided it will cut funding to the organization responsible for promoting Nanaimo as a tourism destination. The mayor of Nanaimo says the city needs a fresh, more streamlined approach. Our Mid-Island Bureau Chief Jonathan Bartlett has the story.
It's a sunny but chilly day in the Nanaimo Harbour. Not many tourists to speak of. Perhaps Nanaimo does not share the same appeal to the average tourist as, say, Victoria or Tofino, but there is potential for a lot more visitors here. Case in point, the new cruise ship terminal. Construction well underway, estimated completion in 60 days.
And as more and more people come ashore, we want to make sure that they're made welcome and that we can do all we can as a city to encourage them to revisit Nanaimo as well.
But the way in which funding for tourism development and promotion is paid out by the city of Nanaimo is about to change. With the announcement, the city will cut off funding to Tourism Nanaimo.
We're not going to be continuing contractual services at this point after the end of the year. Well, what we're doing is looking at a different model, maybe an independent model for the provision of tourism services.
The city is working with consultants to determine what that model will look like. The mayor says it's a matter of streamlining and consolidating tourism funding.
There's money that's contributed to Destination Nanaimo marketing. There's money contributed to economic development. There's money contributed to DNBIA. Most, but not all, are for providing tourism services. And so we're trying to say, is there a more efficient model of doing this?
Without knowing what that model is exactly going to look like, it does cause some apprehension for us, but we're hoping that it'll all work out in the end and that there will be a good transition of programs and services and maybe some people and staff into that new model.
Without city funding, there's still a chance Tourism Nanaimo can continue to function.
As I understand, with the model that is being looked at, that Tourism Nanaimo will not be incorporated into that function. So if they choose to remain their own organization, that is the choice of the membership to do so.
The mayor says the funding cut is not a reflection or criticism of Tourism Nanaimo's 25 years of operation.
We're not in any way disappointed with the services provided by Tourism Nanaimo. We're just trying to find a cost-effective way of providing those services.
Tourism Nanaimo will hold an emergency general meeting on March 7th at the Beban Park Social Centre.
Jonathan Bartlett joins us now with more. Jonathan, what's the reaction of businesses that rely on tourists?
Well, Hudson Tourism Nanaimo is member-based, and they have about 400 members, hotels, restaurants, etc. The few I spoke to today feel this is a positive thing, a fresh start, an opportunity to crank up promotion of tourism in the Harbour City. There is, by the way, a meeting of hotel owners in town this Friday on the subject of the changes to Tourism Nanaimo.
Now, in your report, you talked about the potential for more tourism. What might that be? What else is on the horizon?
Well, a lot of it's wishful thinking, I'm afraid. There's always talk of getting that passenger ferry service back up and running if they can find someone willing to invest. Then there's the missing conference center hotel that would improve bookings for conventions if it was built. The cruise ship dock is becoming a matter of build it and hopefully they will come. The number of cruise ships stopping this year in Nanaimo actually down from last year despite the new terminal. Hudson?
All right, Jonathan Bartlett live in our Mid-Island Bureau. Jonathan, thanks.
Thank you.